Oh yeah, day 19. Day 19. Well, here we are at spare time, doing a nightly update, keeping it real, like this handsome gentleman right here. I'm gonna pan around and you're gonna see most of the junk on the lanes is out. That means progress. Progress, progress, progress. I've just got the lights on while everything's being updated. So these machines have a brain. And we'll go look at the brain. Got our little ramp rebuilt here. So here's our brain. Look at how many buttons there are. That many. And spot, respot, upvote. I think that's the upvote button, right? That's the like button. Hit the like button. So this is what handles everything. It's really loud when you initialize it. So fair warning. Here we go. Oh, good Lord. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Yeah. Does it for the light button too. Like, all right. So those will be very loud. We might turn down that loudness a little bit, but as you can see in the back here, we've got most of the parts cleaned up. We've still got a couple of panels to put on. Not a super big deal. We're just waiting on a couple of brackets. They're making these machines like crazy right now, so sometimes when they ship them out, they have a part or two that may be the wrong part, which, I mean, it's 24 machines with hundreds of parts on each machine. Thank heavens it's not thousands of parts on each machine, because that would be a lot to a lot of chances for error there. A lot of chances for error. So all the machines are up right now. They're downloading their updates. There's still quite a bit of debris around. You can see stuff in the gutters here. Still quite a bit of debris that we need to clean up. But don't worry. Tomorrow we are scrubbing. I know. Any employees watching this, I'm sorry. I'm here with you. We'll get through this. And it will be good again. It will be good again. And we will be reopening soon. My target date was tomorrow, and that's not going to happen. Tomorrow we will not be open. There's still plenty of stuff to do tomorrow, but Wednesday night is a possibility. That's where we're at, is Wednesday night. So we want to give this place a really good deep clean tomorrow. Pull up all the tape. They had the paper tape down so they didn't damage the lanes or the approach. So we're going to spend a lot of time on the lanes and the approach, and we're going to go down each lane, every single one of these lanes by hand, and we'll be on our hands and our knees making sure and inspecting to make sure that there's no funny business on the lanes. I've walked them every day, and I haven't seen anything that looks terrible. So mostly it's just we want to make sure that the gutters are nice and clean and the lanes get nice and clean before we run our lane machine down and put some oil down. So I'm hoping tomorrow night we might get some oil down, but I'm not holding my breath on the oil. Wednesday, more than likely, we will have oil down and we will be ready to rock and roll. I don't see why we wouldn't. Today we spent tidying up and going through the point of sale. Rowie and Troy were here again today, working on the point of sale, trying to get more familiar with it, because, well, I mean they, because while they were here doing training on the point of sale, I was running around putting out fires, making phone calls, So I didn't get quite as much information as they did. So they're going to be the ones that are going to train me and the rest of the employees. So we're going to have a big cleaning party and a training party, and then we're going to get back to it. Really super looking forward to getting these things fired up, dialed in. So one of the things that we have to do, and I'm going to be very meticulous about this, is we need to get the pins on spot. So on the deck of every bowling alley where the pins sit, there are little round circles that are built into the deck, and those are the certified spaces that those pins have to set. There's a margin of error, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch. It's not very much. So basically, we need to get those pins set in the exact right spot on every single lane, which isn't hard. These machines are super cool in that how we can adjust them for spot is just 4 U-bolts. It's really good. The whole deck kind of shifts around, so we'll play with the spot and get it super duper on, and we will be ready to rock and roll. With these new pin setters and kickbacks, I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot less 10 pins. Maybe that's wishful thinking because it's bowling, and and nobody likes the 10 pin because, well, there's a reason, because the 10 pin is a son of a gun. I will say this: one of our coworkers texted me on Saturday night, and he was liking the videos. He hasn't been in and to talk to us because he works in the pro shop, but he texted me and said that he was enjoying the videos. And I told him it's really hard not to cuss. The people that know me know that I like to sneak in a cuss word here and there. And the one video I made that was 20 minutes long, that might have been the longest period of talking this year without saying a cuss word. So this is making me a better person. I'm trying to believe that. So I want to leave you with a couple of things. One of them, there's a statistic that comes with these machines. So when the USBC was doing research on string pin setters, they did quite a number of different studies. The one that struck me the most was they had the data of averages and how the averages were affected from normal, right? And the deviation isn't very much. But what they did is they went through the entirety of the database of USBC bowlers that had registered at least 12 games, and they narrowed it down to a set of bowlers that bowled in multiple houses for at least 12 games during a season. So most of these people had a full season at 2 different houses under their belt. And it ended up being about 10% of all of USBC members here in the United States. So it was roughly 92,000 people. So they took this data and they put it on a curve. And what they did was they measured the difference between the two houses. What was the pin difference between the two houses? And they got that set of data. And then what they did was they added the string pin data that they had. And it fit right in that curve with no statistical difference at all. So these machines, while being new, and some people don't like them, most people haven't bowled on them. There has been a lot of research into how to make these scoreable and how close these are in terms of average, in terms of pinfall, to any other kind of pin setter out there. So this is the type of research that I looked at before we made this big decision. And one of the things that I'm going to announce today is our USBC deal. So what we're going to do once we reopen, and this is going to last until the end of June, is that if you are a USBC card holder, if you bowled a league last year, you would have gotten your USBC card in the mail. We're going to let you bowl for free. So how that works is you bring your USBC card. It has to be the physical copy of your card in, and every day that we're open, you can bowl for an hour for free as a USBC member. We want you to have an informed decision. If you end up not liking them, that's fine. That's all fine. But we want you to not rely on the disingenuous YouTube videos or the one cranky guy that doesn't know anything about string pin bowling, that's just talking mass smack. So we want to give you the chance to make your own decision and your own conclusion on how these things are. So you can bowl every day for an hour for free. Now there might be some stipulations, like if we're really full, you might share a lane with another USBC member. I can't guarantee you that you can get your own lane for an hour for free, but I can do everything that we can do to get you in and bowl and try these. And if it's just once, it's just once. But you can come every day. It's not a big deal. This is what we're doing to help everybody make an informed decision, because there was a lot of hemming and hawing about strings from some of the bowlers. And we understand that, but we had no way to prove them wrong or to show them that these are actually functional and they'll actually score. And if you can't throw a good ball, it doesn't matter what you're bowling on. So, so all of this month, or the remainder of this month, and then all of June, we're going to have this going on. You just show your USBC card at the front desk, and we'll let you bowl for an hour. So we want all our league members that bowled in the winter to come and give it a shot. We know that our summer league's starting soon, so hopefully we'll get some of that in. Some of the bowlers can get a little bit in before the summer leagues start. And I'm going to invite people, you know, from everywhere. If you want to drive from Yakima and bowl for free. If you drive from Spokane, drive from Hermiston, drive from Pendleton. Like, there's no strings attached. Ha ha ha. Maybe a couple, but to the deal, there's no strings attached. You know, we want you to be able to see it, experience it, bowl on it, and these will be set to USBC string length. So you're gonna get to see what the PBA bowlers bowled on, the PBA senior bowlers bowled on in Lehigh lanes this past weekend in that big 50+ tournament. So you'll get to experience it, and you don't have to commit to anything other than gas to get here. So we're proud to be able to offer that, and you know, this is what we want to do for the community. We don't want to just say, if you don't like strings, kick mud. You know, we want you to form your own conclusions, and this is how we're going to do that. So with that said, I don't think I have much left. I was waiting on that announcement. I still want to climb into the machines, but they're kind of dirty. There's zip ties and stuff like that. I really don't want to run them any more than I have to until we have them thoroughly cleaned out. So we're gonna cross the T's, dot the I's, do all that stuff, and once we do, we'll get in there and we'll look at it function. So probably running out of battery time right about now. So it's going to be time for me to close off and say, keep it real, Tri-Cities, keep it real. I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully I will see a bunch of you when we reopen. I think this weekend is going to be pretty awesome. Really looking forward to seeing people back in here and hearing those pins go crush. So, all right, that ends for me today. Have a good night, Tri-Cities. We love you.